only difference being that road accidents that happen on the road then are not covered. They are not insured. And this we've seen mainly being taken by people who have maybe more than one vehicle. And they feel they're at a financial position where they don't need to insure the vehicle while it's on the road. But if you go back to what you had asked me earlier, which cover someone should take, that party fine theft will not be for that person who has just brought out their vehicle now. Comprehensive will be it. But then, because we understand the economy is tough on everyone, there's a third option which is more affordable. And this is called the third party only insurance coverage, which now only insures the damage costs to third parties, either their property or injuries to people. And this is the legal requirement in Kenya. So for every vehicle that is on the road today must have a minimum of the third party only insurance coverage. Because as part of the government's initiative is to make sure that no one fails to get payment in case they are injured from a road traffic accident. Yes.
It's very interesting, because I know, and I was asking, because many jalopies will be on the street very soon, and people will be rushing to the insurance the last day.
They already are, I think.
Yeah, and they don't even know what kind of policy they should be putting up. And then maybe at Sanlam, maybe you'd tell us, the biggest thing people fear is that you do an accident and the payment becomes a problem.
Because I think that's the biggest issue, because a lot of people are of the opinion that insurance, when it comes to claims, they don't pay. It's a lot of difficulty in paying.
Drama.
It's a lot of drama, a lot of follow-up, which a lot of people don't want to be involved in that tangle.
And the public is right. As an industry, we are guilty as charged. But that's also what Sanlam Alliance is out to change. And how we are doing this is threefold. First one is through education. So we are sensitizing the public on what is insured and what is not insured. In the narration I gave earlier, I only concentrated on the broad insurances. But within those ones, they are the things that will lead to a claim being declined or not being paid. And most people don't know this. Maybe because of the rush to close a sale, we only tell you the good story.
Yes.
And we don't disclose all the nitty-gritties.
DJ Chams your car. Yes.
Yeah, we don't give you the full picture. Someone was comparing this to when you are courting a girl.
Yes.
You don't tell them on the first date that you snore.
Yeah.
You only tell them the good side of you, and it's only when they're inside that they discover.
They find out.
Yeah, this guy knows every day.
Yeah, the car he was driving was his friend's. It wasn't his. And all those. So we've tended to apply the same to distributing our insurance policies by only presenting the good side of insurance and not telling them now the other, let me call it uglier side, which might make the claim not being paid. So that's one of the things that we are investing in as Sanlam Alliance, to educate the public on not just the importance of insurance, but the things that they need to do to make sure that the claim then is payable. For example, don't drink and drive, because insurance doesn't compensate you if you're committing a crime. It is a crime today to drink and drive. Don't drive without a license, because again, it's a crime to drive without a driving license. So such things are what we are going to make as normal conversation, and not just when we are selling, and not just to our customers, but to the general public, because the trust issue does not only affect Sanlam Alliance, it affects the entire industry. And it is in our best interest to make sure that everyone understands whether they are our customers or not. The second thing is then to also make our products very simple and understandable to our customers. Because part of the reason, again, why a claim gets declined is because it's very complicated. And also part of the reason why I did not tell you about the parts that could make the claim not payable is also because the product itself is also very complicated. So we've simplified our product and also how we offer it to our customers so that we can give you the full picture. In the early days, insurance policy documents used to be very thick, and you'd never read through it because it's thick and written in very small print. But what you're doing at Sanlam Alliance is simplifying it by very much reducing that policy document and writing it in very simple language that every person can understand. And then the third aspect is making sure that we have the capital to settle claims. Part of the reason why some of the companies do not settle the claims is because they do not have the capital to settle the claims. But we are backed by very strong shareholders. We have a very strong capital base. And we make sure that the pricing that we charge is correct so that then we are able to pay your claim at the time that it comes, if unfortunately that claim comes. So those are the three things that we are doing as Sanlam Alliance to make sure that we change the narrative about insurance not settling claims.
Now, the question I always wanted, because some people, personally, like myself, I've never had an accident and claimed anything. I've been insuring my car every year for the last 20 years.
To show police.
Why don't insurance companies have something they say, safe driver if you've been with an insurance for 10 years?
Token.
Yeah, without actually getting an accident or
Gift.
asking, why don't they have gift for those people? Who, because they give you money every year.
Yeah.
Like this year, I know the first thing next year, January 1st, my insurance guy will be knocking to say, Aya,
Imeisha.
Then this year and last year, I've always been paying, and the years before.
And you have been loyal.
And I've been loyal. There's no discount. Number one, it's the only companies without discount to their motorists who have never had accident. Why?
Yeah. So the neighbors is giving us for Christmas.
Boozy. The insurance companies, they can never give you boozy.
Nothing. Just tell you where you measure, bwana.
It's like a tax collector.
Yes.
Lazarus.
We only collect and don't give. So let me give the answer again in two parts. And starting with the more interesting part, which is at Sanlam Alliance. Actually, that's one of the things that we've looked at. Sometimes early next year we'll roll out an appreciation campaign for the customers who have been with us for a long time and they've not claimed as much. And so it's something that is cooking. It's not ready yet, but it's coming. The second aspect is to maybe just give the concept of insurance and as to why, even if you go for 10 years without insurance, a discount might not come. So insurance is formed on the basis of risk pooling. And basically what risk pooling means is all of us here, we sit and something might happen to us, and also it might not happen to us. And how insurance started was in the early days when England was just starting to go out to the rest of the world for trade. They'd use ships to travel over the seas. And of course, the seas were very rough at that time, with storms and piracy and other very many. So there was a chance that the ship will not get to where it is going. So the wise people sat and said, we don't know whether it is my ship that will not reach or it is yours. So what you can do is let's all contribute some amounts. We put together. And if unfortunately your ship doesn't reach the other side, we are going to give you these amounts. And if your ship then reaches, then you are okay. So what that means is then the money that you contribute, Solo contributes, I contribute. If Solo's doesn't reach, then we give all of it to him. And if unfortunately tomorrow it is you, what you collect, then we give it to you. So at the end of the day, there's nothing left for the insurance company to keep, because the claim that you did not make,
Someone made.
And for example, if I take a vehicle, I don't want to assume, but let's say the vehicle that you drive, that one worth 10 million Kenya shillings, you've only paid a premium of maybe 500,000. So if there's a claim and we pay you that 10 million, you can imagine how many 200,000 we need to have collected to have paid that. And that's why the math then doesn't work, that we can let you not pay and still have coverage, because we need to collect it and pay that person who will claim.
Which I agree, you need to collect and pay, but there are people who for sure they have not had an accident.
Yes.
And I understand the issue of pooling the resources. I own a Mercedes which is 10 million. Why would I be insuring it for 500,000? I've never had an accident with it for 6 years. So why don't they just downgrade it then to
a third party or something like that?
You see now?
Yes.
But if I was sure that these guys also, they always pat my back, I will say, mimi staki hiyo nini, third party. Let's retain my standards. My standard is comprehensive.
Yes. Yeah. And you're very right. And a funny story that happened recently. We had such a client who decided to downgrade to third party. And unfortunately, on the week that he downgraded,
he got an accident.
It
happens.
Yeah. But we've had you, and as I said, it's something that we are cooking.
Yes.
And beginning sometimes next year, we're going to start appreciating our customers. Maybe not with Ambuzi.
Yes.
But we will appreciate our customers who have been loyal and not making a lot of claims.
So at Sanlam, what is the length of claims for you to get paid, for example? Because that's what people want to know. Some people have had in my other life when we edit stories down there, you see people saying, I've been trying to get my claims for 6 months, 7 months, and it becomes a mess. There are some people who, when their cars they have an accident, the insurance even gives them a spare car to drive in the meantime, and they fix courtesy car very quickly, and they sort. So there are insurance companies which are very client responsive, and there are others who are in the old age of wacha tuangalie nini likufanyikia tutarudi hapo baadaye. So
and you feel like you're neglected. It's like you're left alone.
They are bringing you mental
pressure.
So Sanlam Alliance is in the category of the ones who are customer centric.
Yes.
We do have the courtesy car benefit. And to answer your question on how long it takes, it depends. And I'll give you the reason as to why I'm saying it depends, because the claims then will fall into 3 main categories. They're the very simple ones, like a windscreen. If a windscreen is cracked, same day, it is replaced. We will not spend more than that. And then we also have the simple claims. Maybe your bumper has been hit, or the one panel has been dented. Those ones maybe around 1 week to 2 weeks. They get repaired. But then there is the category of complicated claims, and complicated might be on one. We are now seeing an upsurge of rare models. And the problem with these rare models is even their parts are also rare. They are not commonly found. You see, like today at Toyota, if I need a part, I can get it at any town in Kenya today within a very short period of time. But then there are the special cars that now are becoming, and we are seeing them on the roads today.
Yes.
But unfortunately, the volumes are not yet at a point where the businessman is stocking those spare parts. So most of them we have to import. And so now when you include the complexities of importing a spare part, maybe from Dubai, from China, from Europe, or from wherever, you can't do it within a day. The logistics of global trade don't allow you to do it within a very short period of time. So those ones will take relatively longer. And then there are also the ones where the vehicle is quite extensively damaged. Maybe there's a damage to the engine, or maybe there's even an injury to someone, and it becomes a police case. Because then even before the police release it, you've had an accident today. For you start counting from today until the day you receive the vehicle. But for us to start working, maybe the police will keep the vehicle for a period of time as they do the investigations before they release it for repairs. And so what we are doing at Sanlam Alliance is we assess the claim when you make it, and then we tell you where it falls. Is this something that will be done today? Is it something that will be done maybe within a week or a month? Or is it something that we feel we are unable to do, and so we offer what we are calling cash in lieu? Because for most people, when you buy the rare model, the place where you bought it, you already have a relationship, and you can even call them to ask for a spare part. And so that's why we've introduced that the cash in lieu, not just because of the rare models, but to also hasten. And you might feel that your garage could do the job better and or faster than the duration we are telling you. So we tell you, it's okay. We are offering you this 400,000, 500,000, 1 million or whatever. Go have the car repaired at the garage of your choice. And then after, we'll come and assess and confirm that it has been done to the quality that we expect. Because also for us, the quality assurance is also of importance. We don't want you to go to the garage, it is repaired, but then when they're returning the wheel, they don't fasten the bolts tightly enough. And then you get another accident. So we will then come in and check, has the repairs been done to our standards? And then we release the vehicle to you.
Let me just ask you, for example, for how long, what's the duration of time do you provide a courtesy car? And from where you sit, according to you, do you think insurance is expensive? Because a lot of times people are actually, it's like you're being forced to pay insurance because you're told if you don't pay, you'll lose this thing. Is it expensive? It's going to be expensive. Yeah. Is it an expensive affair? And also, for how long do you issue a courtesy car?
So let me start with the courtesy car question. The duration with which you can stay with the courtesy car is up to you. We give you the option at the point of buying the insurance. Do you want a courtesy car for 7 days, for 10 days, or for 30 days? But also we are seeing instances where the courtesy car we are giving you, you're not happy with it. We give you then the option of advancing you the money. So let's say you had said you want a courtesy car for 7 days. And what we had insured was then we are estimating for every day you are going to pay 5,000 to hire this car.
That car.
So you can say, I don't need you to give me this car, maybe because I'm used to driving a Benz and you're giving me a Toyota. We'll give you the money.
Yes.
And you go get yourself.
You can actually give us money.
Yes. Okay. Yes, we do that. So we can agree, instead of us giving you this vehicle that you're not happy with, here is what we would have spent to hire this vehicle.
Yes.
Go and get yourself a vehicle. Because we are seeing also some people saying, after an accident, I've been traumatized, I don't want to drive again. So I'll use this money to get an Uber or little cab or whatever cab services that you use. I have a friend who is providing me with a Prado at 3,000 a day, and I don't need your small car. Let me go get this Prado. So we have that flexibility, and that's something at Sanlam Alliance that we are very keen on. We want to be responsive to the customer. We don't want you to fit into this narrowly defined box that we have. We'll give you the different options that you can take and go home with. So the duration of the courtesy car, and whether you want us to give you the vehicle or you source for the vehicle yourself. Because you can also source for the vehicle yourself and you tell us to settle with the provider. Yes.
And is it expensive? That's why.
So on the question of whether, on the affordability of insurance, so I'd say from a consumer perspective, it might look like an expensive affair. But like everything else, it is the value that it gives. And also let me maybe give some background on to how the pricing is involved. Remember I talked about the risk pooling. So what we do then is to check, out of these 10 people who have bought insurance, how many are likely to get a claim? And how much will it cost for us to settle it? So today we are seeing an upsurge on the cost of spare parts. Global prices are going up. It's not just in Kenya. And what that means then is the cost of repairing your car has also gone up, which means then the price of insurance
has to go high.
Also has to go up. But you'll notice for majority of the people in Kenya, the price has stayed almost stagnant for the last few years, meaning the insurance companies are absorbing some of this vehicle. It might come to a point where it is not tenable if the prices keep going up. And again, that is why for us we are preferring the cash in lieu, because we're giving it to you, and you can see how much it is costing to repair that vehicle, so that the next time we're having a conversation about your renewal, you have the mental picture of what you went through and how much it costs. So when you're telling you to pay 50,000 and you spend 600,000 repairing, you can see the value that the 50,000 has given you, because it is easier then to compare when you are the one who has actually spent it.
Interesting.
Fantastic.
I think now, and you've captured very well, Sylvester, because I think what Kenyans needed to know is what insurance can do for them. So we'll come back with the conversation the next part of our show. But for now, let me get back to what's happening on our roads, because I know people are around Christmas time like this. People like to travel and want to know what's happening on our roads. So let me give them a quick traffic update, and then also there's some couple of things they need to know. Then we come back to you before we close the top of the hour.